I still believe Godfatherism is not bad in politics. The last time I spoke about this topic, I got so many jabs from many people with different opinions, and which I respect. But explaining more about what I believe about this topic still stands around the fact that I see Godfatherism in politics like mentorship, apprenticeship when you're learning a trade, mentorship in business, in leadership. In politics, it's Godfatherism. Let's be clear about the term and look at it from the premise to which it is. It is just someone leading you through. No one forces you into politics. You come in voluntarily. So you pick someone you feel you like their style of politics. You pick someone you feel you like what they represent, and you decide to learn under them. Now, that process, you might not need to take everything that they have as character that's not good or whatever they are throwing at you, but you come in as someone that's already matured, an adult, so you're picking the things you feel will actually help you grow. Now, most times you have to ride on the Godfather structure to get to where you're going to. Now, you are part of the structure. You built yourself through it. That's why you're a godson. And tomorrow you might be favored to represent the structure in a position up there. Now, why most people always have issues with Godfatherism? The issue became about finances, sharing money, telling me to do this and I'm not doing it, is because of most of them do not really have a plan towards leadership or what they want to achieve before they came. Now, is it fair for someone to have built a structure, built a system, and because you're favored, you take over and you just destroy it or replace it new? No, I don't think that is fair. Most people pointed towards the case of Yeso Wike and Fubara, and they keep talking about the president and Tinubu and Ambode then. And it's different way of handling issues for me. Most of this godson, think about it, they had no political structure or build up before they came into contact with their godfather. So they rode on the structure, the idea, the fame of their godfather. It's not fair when tomorrow they come and say they want to destroy. No, if it's about money, if it's about positions, it can always be talked about. And that's the reason why you're a godson. You must have learned from your godfather, know how to approach him, know the language he understands, and get him to flow along with you. It mustn't be a forceful thing or a public disgraceful thing or bringing yourself to. No, it mustn't be. It's a good thing to have people to mentor you, people to be your godfather. Let me give you a typical case you must understand. Think about the parties that have been there for over 100 years, the Communist Party. Just think about this huge party, how many children, grandchildren have come to leadership. Now, if one leader comes on board and destroy everything the godfather had built before in the past, do you think these parties or these structures would have grown this long? Think about the Bush family in the US. The father, the son, the grandson, all are leading. Now imagine if at the end of the day it was destroyed by one of the chain. There's no structure. Now you come, your godfather already had a structure. You grew through that structure. You were fortunate to be picked to lead. You add more to the structure. Not destroy it to form a new one. You add more. Tomorrow you're still going to get someone, your successor. That your successor, add more. It builds the system. It doesn't destroy the legacy. Nobody wants to have built a system and another person comes and destroys it. So Godfatherism is really good. Now, for people that are actually called to leadership, people that know why they're coming into politics, why they're coming to lead, they really know they are not coming there to fight over structure or to fight over money or to fight over power. When they are there, they know there's a purpose for which God have called them there. They try to get focused on that purpose. Now you might say, if the activities of your godfather is affecting that your purpose, truth to God, if God has appointed and have asked you to get there for his purpose, he will take care of that. It's not your battle to fight. The battle is divine, it's God to fight. You just make sure that you're focused on your purpose and somehow it will align towards what you are called to do, what that your vision is. As long as it's not personal, it's for the people. God will make it happen. So I really encourage you to come into politics. Don't be scared about the issue of godfather. You just have to learn under someone. So don't be scared about that. Don't be discouraged over the things happening in Nigerian politics. It's part of the system. Everywhere in the world it happens. But get into the system, get into the fray, get someone to learn under, get to understand the system, and tomorrow you will be the one leading by God's grace. Lead with example, lead with love, and God is going to be directing us through. Thank you for listening. I wish you the best.